This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
The essays in this book begin with the basic assumption that history teaches us a way to make choices, to balance opinions, to tell stories, and to become uneasy, when necessary, about the stories we tell. This history is worlds apart from Rush Limbaugh's version. History is real simple. You know what history is? It's what happened. Limbaugh's history served me well in high school. History was figuring out what topics were on the test, and how to psych out Frances T. Peritano, Miss Peritano, in crafting an essay response. I flourished in this system. It wasn't until my freshman year at Brown University, in Jacob Neusner's History of Religion course, that I began to worry about my ability as a history student. Neusner, an experience not to be missed, said the unofficial course guide, began the course at the beginning, literally. What is the text doing? He asked about Genesis 1, as 100 students or so collectively quaked in their seats. One after another, baffled freshmen summarized the text, only to have Neusner strike his fist on the podium. Doing, not saying. What is the text doing? When I found myself teaching history to middle and high school students some years later, I realized that I, too, could exhort students to examine the polemic of the text. But apart from the tried-and-true pedagogic strategy of read it again, or alternatively, read it slowly, or read it to your partner, or read it in groups, I had no clue why some students could, and others could not, arrive at interpretations that seemed to me self-evident. Books on teaching provided few clues. Textbooks on the psychology of learning, as well as how-to books like Mikichi's Teaching Tips, were concerned mostly with technique, when to insert an example into a lecture, how to do group work, or how to ask questions at different levels of Bloom's taxonomy. But generic issues were not what irked me. I wanted to know about the specific challenges that historical texts posed to young people, and what prevented them from reading these texts more critically.